Hey, this is Logan Badfish from Phoenix.
Hey, this is Prank from Team Pandemic.
Hey, this is Mike JTS2 MP from Team Dirty Bird.
Hey, this is Hipshot from DNO and you're watching e-rev.
E-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
This is Hazen's only good player Morris.
This is Mike Sepsi from Powerhouse Gaming.
Yo soy Matt Chimpey Gomez del equipo de Exabun Gaming.
I is the Queen of Vicar.
Hey, this is Chuck Frank White from Team DRT.
Hi, this is Salvador from 50Cal and you're watching e-rev TV.
E-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
Salut, c'est François Joufflu Lortie, le Final Destination.
Hey, this Big Tug, baby Chase.
At your own risk.
e-rev, applied directly to the forehead. e-rev, applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.
e-rev, applied...
What's going on, people? Welcome to e-rev TV once again here, and as we are going to present our third cast tonight, the final one of this triple header, and it will be the Nine-Toed Ninjas going up against Fabricated X here in Cal Open, and again on MP Crash. I'm your host tonight. It's going to be Anger, and again co-casting with me will be Wansome, and on the video tonight will be my man Mayday. Taking shout-outs across the air will be myself, Wansome, and of course Smack, so you can make sure you get over to e-rev Smack and hit pound e-rev on the Game Surge network and get your shoutouts to him, to Smack, myself, or to Wansome. So we're getting ready here as everybody is loaded in. This is going to be another epic match here in Cal Open, as you casted the earlier one there, Mayday. So again, we're just pumping out the cast here for Cal Open, showing them some love.
Yeah, definitely going to be another good match. This is just an overall fun map to watch people play on. It's sort of like the Carentan of COD 4. A lot of defensive stands and some A pushes there on offense. So again, pretty defensive-sided map. We saw that the last match you and I just casted there, Anger, with Dynamo running away with it at halftime. So going to be interesting to see how these two Cal Open teams come out of the gates here with some defensive and offensive strategy.
Alright, we're going to go over the starting lineups here for the Fabricated X side. They will start out on the Marines. We have my man Spinks, Gorilla, Used, Hill, and Shaq. My man Shaq, man, He's usually spamming it up in our IRC channel, but now we get to watch him play, so the camera will be up on him. And for the Op 4 side, it will be the Nine-Toed Ninjas here. We have Judge, Katie, Fox, Strife, and Remiss here. So again, why don't you just give a little bit of the rundown here for the map, even though we just probably came out of it, but in case somebody is watching our cast for the first time, why don't you just give them the info here, as I got to answer my phone.
Alright, no problem. Basically, ladies and gents, Mayday, if you follow me around while I explain things, you're going to see 3 key bottlenecks here. You do have, of course, the B alley, a long hallway, a lot of easy picks there with the scope. I'm betting you'll see a couple early sniper shots going off there every round, trying to get an early pick there. Both scopes will probably meet up there. Aside from the B alley, you do have the middle push through crash site. Crash site's a very vital part of this game as far as offense and defense. Now, the first few rounds you may see the offense send a few runners through the crash site trying to get into that A site relatively quick, but if the defense is prepared, they will throw the delay nades, they will get kills those first 2 rounds, and you'll see the offense have to push through the blue room. The other bottleneck, of course, is the A bomb site, and this is just a gauntlet. You got to get in there. Both teams are going to meet there about the same time. With proper spam nades, both teams can get there, one before the other. Again, you're going to see a lot of SMG action. That dreaded AK-74U, the most popular gun in the game, will be spamming those walls at the A bomb site. Of course, the dumpster jump there will be also very vital. So again, pretty defensive sided map. It's a little easier to spam the bomb sites than to run in there and get the plant down. Going to be interesting to see how both these teams play this out.
Yeah, right now a couple people have spammed me, and wait a second here, it's on CEVO settings now. They told me yeah, it is on CEVO settings, so they're gonna have to change this, and I'm not sure if they're agreeing. I don't know if they're agreeing to play on this. I'm not sure what the ramifications are on this, so we may have to look here. Looks like they're just giving the
both teams agree. Yeah, I think if both teams agree, they'll play through. I don't know whether or not they've noticed, but I'm sure they will at round number 12. But we'll see.
All right, well, we're going to go underway here as looks like Gorilla getting taken out first by Katie there with a nice M4 shot. It looks like FX has made their choice here and going to bomb site A as Fox just raped Spinks there as he was entering the bottom A site. So right now, all 4 members from 9TN up and alive here as Hill, Used, and Shaq are the only 3 left for effect.
Yeah, they came in pretty fast, guns ablaze, and got in there pretty quickly, so things are going to slow down a little bit here. We got about 1:20 left on the clock as Katie's moving back towards the A site, hanging out by the columns there. Taking some fire from, looks like the blue room, as Shaq takes down Judge there from across the map with the M4. And here we are, even things up, 3v3 here. I'm going to cycle through, looks like Used is hanging out there by the blue building, headed towards the A bomb. They do have things pretty much on lockdown there as Hill answers into Katie with that AK-74, man. That gun is just ridiculous. Ranged, up close, you can't beat it. So 3v2 here, pretty slow round, a lot slower than what we've seen thus far, Anger.
Yeah, right now it looks like we're going to give a fake plant there from Hill. Now, Hill, I haven't seen him play as of yet, but I know he's a great predictor in the Cal Forum, so if he can play as well as he writes, this is going to be interesting to see him because I've heard a lot of things about his SMG work. So it's going to be impressive here to see how Hill plays. So right now a little bit over 50 seconds here to get something done as Used for FX gets the plant down. And right now Strife bleeding out as we speak, so he's the last member here for Nine-Toed Ninjas. So hopefully for him to get something done.
Yeah, he's got about 40 seconds left on the clock here, and he's got a lot of work to do. 3 players left, and he's going down now to Shaq. Taking him out with, again, the AK-74U. Going to get tired of saying that. First round goes to the Marine side. A little bit different than what you normally see. You normally see the defense come out swinging. They could be feeling them out. Don't know. Could be understratted. So let's take a look here at the defense this round, Anger.
Yeah, right now I'm looking at them as we're going to have one going B alley. We have Katie hanging out in light. We have Strife on top of sandbags, and we have Fox, and it looks like Remiss here moving into A.
Yeah, they just got a team kill there on Hill, I believe. A nice cook nade into one of their teammates' backs, and they're down 5v2 early. And I'm talking real early. We're 20 seconds into the round, and here they are, even things up a little bit, 4-on-2. As Gorilla and Used are still the only members up and active there for FX as they go down to Fox there. Gorilla is by himself. He's killless. He's got 4 members to take on. I'm going to cycle through and find him. He's headed to the blue building. I got you. He's in the blue building with the AK-74U. Probably not the best weapon to have in a 4v1 clutch situation here on a ranged map like this.
Well, he's going up against Katie, Fox, Judge, and Strife, and the way it looks right now, Judge is pretty much out of the action. He's in the grass near the B bomb site. We have Katie hanging out in mid. Fox looks like he's in bottom A in the courtyard portion, and right now he's going to be going one-on-one here. So it looks like Fox and Gorilla have found one another as Gorilla gets taken out by a flanking Katie there. So nice job with the M4. So everything is evened up here, 1-1. Now, I know the Nine-Toed Ninjas, you know, I haven't seen them play, and I don't know if anybody else has, but this team has been under the radar as of late, but they are being recognized here in Cal O now. So they're not going to be hiding as much because they're coming in here 6-1 right now. They took out Jesus and Pals 16-8 last week. So again, this is going to be for playoff positioning and seeding here, and it's very important here to see how Nine-Toed Ninjas do because again, a lot of teams in Cal Open are watching this.
Yeah, absolutely, and like Shogun and I were talking about earlier in another Cal Open match we casted, how fun is it to have a new game come out like this, new physics, new engine, and see all these players come out of nowhere, making names for themselves with these teams that are also out of nowhere. You got your Guardians, your Pandemic, your Evil Geniuses, of course, making a name for themselves in this game. But here you have two relatively unknown sets of players coming into Cal Open and making some noise, and you know, possibly a move up, definitely playoffs in the future for these two teams. As Katie is by herself, going to go down to the Gorilla there, beats his chest, takes her out, and we're at 2-1 here in favor of the Marine side, which is FX.
If someone can confirm or deny if that's a woman or a girl, I think it's a guy. He's just showing love to his girlfriend, but I'm not 100% sure. So our crack team will be on that to find out. We'll investigate that because I'm kind of curious myself. But right now we're looking at the Nine-Toed Ninjas again. Pretty much same strat. But this time looks like Remis is getting into the bottom A site really quick here as Spinks is going to be in that area along with... Oh, and Hurl gets taken out there by Remis with the 74. Can't say enough about that weapon, how lethal it is.
It's so ever so popular. You know, there's been a lot of talk in this game, Anger. We'll have to get to it on the talk show about removing SMGs completely from this game, mostly due to the 74's dominance. So, interesting subject. We'll touch on that more later. As we have a 4v3 situation here in favor of Nine-Toed Ninjas. Takes out another player there. Gorilla goes down. They have a big momentum shift this round.
Yeah, I got confirmation it is a guy, so Katie is a dude. I guess he's showing love to his significant other, girlfriend, wife. I'm not sure exactly what the deal is there, but nonetheless, it's Katie, and it's a dude. So right now I'm looking at Judge here as he's in the alley connector, and he takes out Shaq there with a nice M4 shot here. Looks like Katie's taking some shots here on AAA here on the top site. No one really in that area right now. Looks like Spinks going one-on-one. Gets taken out by Fox there. So that is it as Nine-Toed Ninjas have tied everything up. This looks to be a very classic match here. They're going back and forth, and a lot of I love the gunplay between both teams. A lot of nice positioning, nice rotation here. It's going to be interesting to see who will come out on top of this one.
Well, we'll be able to tell more after halftime. When we see what FX can do on defense, we'll be able to tell if it'll be over quick. Really, it is a defensive-sided map. Right now, things are pretty even, which is fun to watch, fun to cast. We're glad to be here as Hill is just rampaging through that bottom A, taking out two players all by himself. And looks like they're going to take this A bomb site as Fox is in a fight for his life, and he's going to lose it to Gorilla there. They rampaged into that A site, going to get a plant down here by Sphinx. And got some fire coming down from the sandbag roof. Looks like Strife is hanging out there. He's going to have to move. He's a little bit outdistanced and outranged here as the bomb has already been planted.
Yeah, right now we have used in the bottom A courtyard, and he gets rocked there with a flash grenade, but he's going to be okay as he survived that here. A little bit over 40 seconds here to get something done as used again, holding it off here, and we're going to look at him in action. Oh, nice shot there, taking out Strife there. So now it's 30 seconds, and Hill taking out Judge, and that will clean everything up. Effects coming out strong this round. 3-2, so like each and every cast, we do War Room, and right now we're going to go to the Nine-Toed Ninjas War Room. Let's go there now.
I'm not going to make it in, Mike.
I needed it.
Oh, RE and A and up. Another one coming in. Bottom floor, right?
Low. On fucking crash.
I need more nades over there.
Dude, what the fuck is going on?
All right, back to live action here. 4-2 now for Fabricated X, and I have to tell you this: what a beatdown they took at A. I mean, 9-Toed took it was a bloodbath at A. They got wiped right there. So right now we're going to look at Fabricated X here off their push here on the offensive side, and we're going to see if they're going to do anything new. Again, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. But it looks like we have Shaq hanging out at mid area, and again, Hill is lethal right now, but he gets taken out by Strife. He got flashed there, but he's getting A very quickly, and it looked like Used was going to be his support along with Spinks, but they held back there as Spinks gets wiped off the map there by Judge. So right now it's going to be 5 against 3 here in the favor of 9TN.
You know, I'm interested. It's going to be interesting to see. If FX picks up on what I just saw, they're going to walk away with this map really, really easily. 2 rounds in a row there, they smoked out the middle. When 9-Toed Ninja saw that smoke, they rushed it. Big mistake on their part. I don't say it often, but they're playing defense wrong, Anger. Right now, FX has given them the opportunity to play conventional defense. If FX throws that smoke again and rushes into A, they're going to trick 9-Toed Ninjas. They did it twice. They'll do it again. I may have spoke too soon in the first round, but they did it again. So if they throw that smoke and bait them into coming to middle, 9-Toed Ninjas is going to fall terribly behind here, as they are going to take this round. It looks like as Shaq is by himself, playing by the helicopter. He's got 3 members to take down. Fox, Strife, and Remus, I believe is how you say that. Not positive. He's coming through the column area. He's going to see Strife on top of the sandbag roofs there, taking some fire, and he's just boned right now as he gets a pineapple in the face. Eat some for dinner, buddy, because you just got served. So there we go, FX going down. 9-Toed Ninjas answers back.
Yeah, he walked right into that. I mean, it was just bouncing there, and he went straight to the way it was going. So not good. So right now we're going to head on over to Fabricated X's War Room. Let's go there now.
I hear one Arches area. I got B long.
Nick, either go or don't go, dude. Fuck.
Wow, let's get more nice team ace there by the 9-Toed Ninja, so they even everything up 4-4. Nice job there from them. So a very impressive round there for the 9-Toed Ninjas. And right now, I'm going to take a look and see what they're doing different here. I'll have to start on the defensive side, if anything, if they adjusted.
I got to give props to Remus with a triple MP5 kill there. They lined up for him. And again, 9-Toed Ninjas is playing that default laid-back strategy. There is no smoke going up in middle, at least not effectively coming from FX. They aren't covering the crash site, so 9-Toed Ninjas has fallen back into that default defensive strat where they just watch the doorways and play the bottlenecks, and it's paying off for them right now as they have control of the A site with Remus and Fox playing at A. What do you see coming from FX?
Well, right now, Spinks is in bottom A right now, and he is pretty much surrounded. Now, what I do like about what 9-Toed has adjusted here is their defense. They have really gotten into A, and they've really put Fabricated X in a world of hurt because they got him in a crossfire once they approached the A site. So they positioned themselves really well here. Now, again, Spinks is in the bottom of the crash site right now as he's moved out of A. He got back up here from Used in the mid area as Spinks gets taken out by Remus there. So right now, Used is by himself as he's going to go walk right into the meat grinder here, and he gets taken out pretty easily by Fox with the 74. So right now, 9-2 gets the lead here, so it's 5-4 here as we head into the 10th round. So 9-Toed Ninjas have really adjusted well here to these last 2 rounds.
That they have. I'm taking a look right now, Anger. I'm a little curious. I'm going to count the AK-74s. I haven't done it before, but it's getting a little ridiculous right here. And right now I'm seeing 7 AK-74s on this field of play right now, which is just insane. As Katie gets a double MP5 kill there into 2 FX members. They're trading kills back and forward. FX going to come out with the short end of the stick here. Used 5 by himself, and we're not even 30 seconds in.
Yeah, this is the bad position again, obviously, for Fabricated X. I don't know what they did wrong here in these last few rounds, but right now I think it's everything that 9-Toed Ninjas has done right because, again, they have adjusted well, and they've really put Fabricated X on their heels. Right now, Used is by himself on an island by himself on the top of Blue Building. This is going to be tough for him because again, we're going to look at the Nine-Toed Ninjas, the way they're positioned. They're just pretty much chilling here. Really no movement from them. They're just going to wait out because, again, the pressure is on used right now, and this is a no-win situation for him. If he can clutch this, man, I'm going to have to buy this kid a beer.
If he's of age. We don't promote that.
Yeah, well, you know.
I'm just playing. He's headed into bottom A right now. You know, just loads of dead bodies of his fallen teammates. That's got to be depressing. 3 of them just sitting there as he picks up the AK-74U from his fallen teammate as he moves into bottom A. Headed up the stairs, he's going to run into a player right here as Remus takes him out from behind. And wow, what a couple rounds here from Nine-Toed Ninjas. They came out playing very, very dull, very insecure there. The first few rounds on defense, and they have really turned things around here. I'm eating my words.
Well, one of the things is Hill. I mean, right now he's 6-6. At the beginning of the rounds, he was lighting up the board. I think he's getting a little passive here. We have him going 6-6 and Shaq going 10-7. And Katie for 9TN is going 11-6, and Remis is going 9-6. It looks like the players 3, 4, and 5 for 9TN have really balanced the team out. I mean, they're just getting really balanced scoring as of late.
That's what you like to see from good teams, and again, it's gotten them this far. It's nice to have a team where you don't have to have one player show up big every match and win the match for you. So even scoring is a good team, and both teams playing very, very well in that sense. As here they come into bottom A, Sphinx as well as oh, he's going to get stopped at air conditioner. My mistake. Used 5 was headed in, and there's a deagle fight. Fox taking out Sphinx there in the doorway. So they are into the A site as FX is going to try to get a plant down here. If he stays low, he could pull it off. He's taking some sniper fire. It looks like he's going to chicken out. He should have stayed on that.
Well, Katie right now is in the open as he's shooting. Oh, nice takeout there of Strife. But he is in the open, and right now Katie gets lit up by Used there, and right now it's going to be a 1v1 between Used and Fox here in the A bomb site, and it looks like shots being fired in. Fox takes him out there, takes out Used with a nice 74, and again, the weapon of choice. It looks like all the cool kids are carrying it in this match.
Yeah, absolutely. Fox playing smart there, playing the window. Shaq knows there's one in A, does not know where Judge is, and he's going to waste a lot of time trying to find him. Judge is hanging out all the way at the B site, so he needs to, Shaq needs to move relatively quick here. He is headed to the B site. He is going to run into Judge. As soon as he gets there, though, they're going to meet up right here at the middle connector. As Shaq comes around back, he's out of time here, Anger. He doesn't have any time to get this plant down. He's going to get spammed here. And there's the spam, taking him out from a leg shot. Nice shot by Judge. Great disciplined play there by Nine-Toed Ninjas, playing both bomb sites and not peeking.
Well, right now, again, it's 7-4. 9TN has the lead now. If they get this round before halftime here, they're in a great position here, going back to offense here from the defensive side. So it's going to be really interesting to see if they can pull this out. But Hill is going to put a stop to that at least a little bit here as he takes Katie with a nice nade toss.
Yeah, quick kill there. Things are going to slow down a little bit here as Shaq takes out Judge. Again, defensive-sided map. It's not over yet for either side. They can't breathe easy. There's a nice kill there by Remus. Headshot into Sphinx. So we do have Gorilla coming around to the B bomb site. I'm going to cycle through and see if there's any members here. They are going to meet up. There's an AK-74 in the face of Strife. B bomb site is open. Fox is going to rotate here. Relatively slow, though. Looks like Gorilla could have got the plant down there, Anger.
Well, another thing, again, from Fabricated X, they were so aggressive in the first few rounds. Now they're just being really hesitant. I mean, Hill was lighting up the board. I couldn't say that. I said it earlier. He's doing it now. He's picking up his play, but he had to do that in those last few rounds there that they gave up. And he gets taken out big time by Fox there. Remis takes out Used, but the bomb gets set here by Gorilla. And as he rotated here at the B bomb site, and that is it. It looks like Shaq is on an island by himself here. This is going to be hard for him here, Watson.
Well, here we go, one-on-one. Fox versus Shaq. He's on the defuse. He's holding it. He's not going to peek him. He's going to get the defuse here. He held it. The bet pays off. There's the explosives defused. Shaq feels like a fool.
Yeah, Shaq had to apply some pressure there, and I'm sure his teammates are probably getting on him about that. So let's go there now to Fabricated X's war room right here after halftime. Well, we'll go there in a little bit here. Looks like we're at halftime. And right now at the on the leaderboards right now, we have Fox going 11-4. We have Katie going 11-8 for the Nine-Toed Ninjas, and Shaq for his side going 12-8. Even though he got just a bad play there, still doing a nice job for his team. We have Hill going 8-8. So those are your two top leaders for each team in this match. So right now,
it's going to be interesting to see. Sorry, Anger, go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
It's going to be interesting to see how FX plays this defensive side. If they play as passively as they did on offense, they need to push that A house, get in there, stop them on the stairs, play those doorways. If they play as laid back as they did on the offensive side, they're going to be in trouble here.
Yeah, we're just waiting for a couple of Nine-Toed Ninjas here to ready up so we can get this next round underway. So just stay tuned here, and I hope you guys enjoyed your Easter here over the weekend, as well as I have. I got a little wasted, as I was telling you guys yesterday. But, you know, before we get into that, I wanted to ask you, you know, what has been revealed here? We watched some great cast. I mean, like last night, we saw Nefarious and Random Precision. Earlier, we saw Lossless and Madcast. I mean, what has been learned here in Cal Open? Well, we'll talk about that as it looks like the match is getting started. We'll talk about it after the match here. Because, I mean, there's some interesting headlines here from all the teams that participate in these casts.
Now, absolutely. You know, hopefully no more name changes. I'm so tired of those. But again, great teams in Cal Open. They can play with the big dogs. They're playing with each other, and it's just fun to watch. You did not have to go to Cal Maine to see great action, and we're seeing great action here between two Cal Open teams. So I'm going to take a look here at FX and see how they play this defense. They've been mowed down pretty early in this round by Katie as they go up 3v2 here. Shaq and Gorilla, as Shaq is just beasting up, even things up 2v2 here. Shaq is 14-8 right now, really carrying his team, getting some key rounds for him. As we have Katie hanging out in blue building, Strife is hanging out all the way in spawn, sort of the apartment building is what we like to call it there, by the B bomb site. So they are into B. Looks like Katie is firing through the walls at somebody, I don't know who. Gorilla and Shaq both playing relatively smart here. They don't need to peek, they got a minute. They need to push the offense into doing something stupid here, Anger.
Yeah, I was looking at the at Strife here on the beginning of the push. Now, what was the mistake was Shaq took a little longer getting on the B roof. Smoke was deployed. Strife got through that before Shaq actually got onto his spot where he needed to be. Right now, he's on sandbags. Strife, easy shot for him as he does take out Shaq. So now they know where Strife's at. So this is going to be interesting to see what he can do here. He's going to be going up against Gorilla, and Strife is in a beautiful position here to get this bomb down in the B area. So if I saw a weakness off the start there, it was FX's defense around B.
Yeah, couldn't agree more with you as we have Gorilla sneaking up on Katie here. But what was he thinking? As the 74 fight breaks out, he just laser-eyed Katie there. Kind of stared at him. You can't burn him with your eyeballs, buddy. You got to pull the trigger.
All right, right now we're going to head on over to Fabricated X's War Room. Let's go there now.
Done.
Smokes.
One close middle crash. One top blue
One
house.
out blue house.
Mid smoked really bad. I'm going
Rotate, Nick.
Hey. Yeah, my house.
He could be top. I think he's top. They could be in B site. That guy was in mid. I'm gonna wrap around long. Oh, there's one pillar.
All right, back to live action here. 10-4 right now, and again, a lot of people predicted FabX to take this pretty easily. Well, not too easy, but they predicted them to win this. Nine-Toed Ninjas came out. I mean, they were a little shaky at first in the beginning few rounds, but they have really stepped it up here and look really, really nice.
I gotta agree with you. There's a major flaw in FX defense here. I actually spectated on that round to see what you were talking about. B is wide open. Strife is all the way into the B bomb site. He has flanked the entire FX team. They did not know he's there. Let's take a look at him as he comes around the red car. He's going to see used 5, takes him out. firing onto somebody in back A, and he's just royally messed things up for the FX team here, as they did not know he was back there, and they gotta plug that hole in, or they gotta stop them from getting in through B, because it is royally messing up everything they're trying to do at the A bomb site.
Well, look, I don't like to point out one player, but I'm going to have to here. Shaq has really dropped the ball here on the B bomb site because, again, Strife gets there through B alley so quick. By the time Shaq posts up on the top B building, they're already past him. That opens the door for the rest of the members to come from A once they get done wiping those two guys out. And really, they have control of B bomb site, and they can get the bomb down very easily. So Shaq really needs to clean that up.
Well, unfortunately, this round they're not going to get the opportunity to, as here comes Nine-Toed Ninjas all out rush to A. Nobody in B alley, as Sphinx does have them flanked from the crash site. Takes out Fox there with that AK-74U, and Nine-Toed Ninjas is just answering back something fierce right now. 3v2, Katie, Remus, Judge here versus Shaq, and used 5 as the plant is going to be put down here by Katie. Got the plant down. 60-second clock here, Anger.
Yeah, and again, I mean, their FX right now is just really getting outgunned. I'm very impressed with the way Nine-Toed is shooting here. These guys are just, I mean, they're impressive right now. I'm very impressed with the way they're playing. They've really stepped up here in the later rounds here. And again, now we're going to see what type of team they are. Are they the type of team to let FX hang around, or are they going to put them out of their misery like a bad dog?
Absolutely. Shaq is lagging. We have slow motion, ladies and gentlemen, as he is creeping around everywhere, warping. Can he teleport his way to victory? No, as he goes down to Judge. And I think they're gonna put one in through the temple here, Anger, put them out of their misery. And Nine-Toed Ninjas came to play. They're the superior team on this map right now.
Well, again, just like what we saw, I mean, last night with Nefarious, impressive showing. Tonight we saw Lossless, another impressive showing, and now we're getting it again with Nine-Toed Ninjas. Just outstanding showing here. These guys knew they were getting casted. They knew they were going to get viewed here by other Cal Open teams, and they're really letting their team shine here. And again, I'm impressed with the way they're playing. I can't say enough of how they're playing here. As Used, Hill, and Gorilla are the last 3 here for Fabricated X, and Gorilla getting taken out by Judge, and all 5 members of Nine-Toed are alive and kicking here.
Yeah, it's not so much what FX hasn't done and minus the hole in their B defense. It's what Nine-Toed Ninjas has done. They've outgunned them, they've outstratted them, and they're going to win this match. They deserve to win, as there it is, ladies and gents. 13-4 in favor of Nine-Toed Ninjas. Great game, great play by Nine-Toed Ninjas.
I mean, you know what? Just impressive. This is just ridiculous here because, again, a lot of people predicted Fabricated X to come out and really, I mean, even though it was going to be close, they predicted them to win. And Nine-Toed really stepped up here and just really put a number on Fabricated X. Now, right now, Nine-Toed Ninjas will go 7-1 here in the Cal Open season. Very impressive. And, again, not shabby. Fabricated X going 6-2 now. So, again, this is really going to help Nine-Toed Ninjas out in their playoff position.
Yeah, they're jockeying for, you know, one of those top seeds. They're going to get it. Nice record, nice season. Not over yet. I mean, the true test of your skill comes during playoffs. The regular season can mean nothing if you can't perform in the clutch situation where one game decides your season. And that's what we're headed into here after this week. Might have a little break before the playoffs. I'm not sure. I'll have to check the schedules. But this is going to be a great first season of Cal Open, Anger. And it's that first season of Cal Open that is the most prestigious to win. You get into the second and third seasons, you've got the majority of the good teams and the good players moving up to those higher levels of play. You're playing in this first season, you've got all the good teams still in Open that have not been moved up, so both of these teams have a shot at making a name for themselves, making history here in this first season of Cal Open for Call of Duty 4.
Well, as I'm looking at the Nine-Toed Ninjas schedule here, these last 8 weeks, the way it looks, now their only loss was to Team Chaos Elite. Now, I've never heard of them, but let me tell you this, the way it looks, I mean, it looks like they've progressed each and every week, which is outstanding because it shows that they're committed to their stratting, to their teamwork, and just all-around play. And it showed here today. I mean, I can't say enough of how they look. And I'm just looking at this, and it's just, you know, I love to see teams like that because it means that they're dedicated to winning. They're putting the time in, and that's why you have great showings here on a cast.
Without a doubt. And, you know, maybe it's the e-rev bug, man. Teams show up to play when we're here. It's fun to watch. We love casting it.
All right, for shoutouts again. Want some? Go ahead. I'm gonna knock mine out. We'll go a little bit here, a little bit there, and we'll go that way. And I know you have some smack. We'll start you off first. Let's get it going.
Yeah, man. I'm down here for shoutouts, but also just like to give a little bit of the stuff that I was noticing in this game. And on this map, you know, it's been said over and over again: nades, nades, nades. Man, if you've got the nades to keep a team out of the bomb sites, then you can keep a team out of the bomb sites for a very long time. And you know, another thing that I've been noticing is that Sphinx actually exited the server for about 3 rounds when they were playing out the CPI, so that's not going to help their team at all. But anyway, on to the shoutouts. I've got around 4 on my end. So the first one is from Nerve Damage Mr. Josh. He'd like to give a shout out to his own team. You can see him on IRC at Pound Nerve Damage. Also, we got one from Katie, and she'd like to say that Katie is actually the name of Strife's wife. So Chubbs is also from Aware, and he'd like to give a shout out to Nine Toed Ninjas. He'd like to say good game to them, and heart to his bro Fam. And Fam from Straight Edge would also like to say good luck for the rest of the season to all the teams. He wishes Straight Edge some good luck in the playoffs. And Anger, you need to do another Dutch oven to your wife tonight.
I don't want to get kicked out of bed. It's hot as hell in there. Go ahead, Watson. What do you got, bro?
I'm actually running out of shoutouts here. I do not have any. But Anger looks like we'll be casting again tonight, about 12 Eastern. Be doing a PGL match. Going to be exciting. PGL, great new league coming out. Going to show them some love tonight. So going to be fun to watch. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We'll be up late with e-rev.
All right, really quick here. I have Wham Bam here from GR. Shout out to Bow Down for going 6-2 and going into the playoffs. Wham Bam, one of our graphics guys there. Here we have one from Altered Focus from Luzzy. Hill and used our bomb sexy. Have one here from Easy E. Big ups to 9TN. Recognize them for RVS. It looks like here from we have one here from Serge from Rez. Katie is Miracle. Guy, he's Canadian. Okay, appreciate that. I got that 411, but again, I appreciate that. Okay, got that. Scarface from Nerve Damage here. It's a girl. Laugh out loud. Okay, we caught it. Yep. Okay, we got that. All right, here, Fam, Straight Edge, Fam. Okay, I said that one already. TGC Jew Defender here from GGS Shouthouse. Yep. Hey, yeah, no doubt. I forgot about that. Tomorrow, Pandemic going up against Guardians, 10:15 Eastern for the TGL Last Stand final tomorrow. That will be a final match, best of 3 maps. Make sure you guys tune in here. That's going to be insane. Again, Pandemic always puts on a great show along with the Guardians. We have one here from Aces. Shout out to Anger. Come cast our TWO playoffs. We go into the top, and E-Rev, another excellent cast. All right, Aces, appreciate that. We have one here from Hoot from Nefarious. Shout out to Strife's wife for showing me naked pics. All right, we have one here from Premier. 5 to go. Shout out to Team 5 to go for never being on to play with me. And last but not least from Clock. Shout out to Prevalent for cutting me, then losing 4 matches. Please love. That's from Clock. All right, that's all the shout outs I have. Right now we're going to put this cast to bed really quick here, Mayday. Or excuse me, Wansum. What did we see here? What did we learn from Cal Open? Number 1, they're great. They're great teams. A lot of them should be moved into main next season, no doubt about that. And the ones that really stick out in my mind, Nine Toed Ninjas here. They've really had a nice showing. I got to see them one more time again because, again, playoffs is where the pressure is. But, again, Lossless and Nefarious, these 2 teams are just sick.
They're scary good, Anger. It's awesome to see teams with unknown players, and they're playing like the big dogs. It gives me hope for this game, to be honest with you. In Call of Duty 2, there was such a huge skill gap between those top 6, 5 or 6 teams that it really wasn't any fun to watch anybody else play. You didn't see the level of competition. Here you have unknown players, unknown teams coming in, and, Call of Duty 4 could be finally the Counter-Strike killer. Putting it out of CGS, putting them into big lands and making money. The more competition you have, the better for the game, better for e-rev, better for gaming, period. So I look forward to it, and these teams are going to help gaming tremendously if they could keep up this level of play.
Yeah, you can't forget Awakening, and you can't forget Madcast again. At least those teams are good also. I mean, there's a lot of good teams out there from Open, and you just people have to open up their eyes because, again, like you said, the skill gap is not that wide. I mean, of course, you got teams like Pandemic and them, which are just on another planet themselves, you know. But then, even then, I mean, that skill gap is coming close here. It's tight. It's tight. It's fun to watch, man. So, for myself, Anger, Wansum, Mayday, and Smack, we'd like to say good night here as Nine-Toed Ninjas. Don't let the name fool you. A little funny, but yet very lethal. They take out Fabricated X here, 13-4 in the Cal Open week number 8. So until later on, we will say good night. Adios.
The forehead. E-rev. Apply directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.